Hello everyone, this is Team Survivaru and this is our game CampOut VR. It is a camping simulator. So here is our register and login page. It's a diegetic UI. It's on a notice board of sorts. So right away, let's just register. But first, let me tell you that I am actually sitting down, and I'll be sitting down throughout this entire walkthrough, and I'll be using the right controller joystick to snap turn. Now why snap turn, you may ask? Because we found that smooth turn may be quite disorientating for our users, so we decided on using snap turn instead. So now let's register. So I have a hint over there telling players that they should point at both of you and press the trigger button to start typing on it. So let's go closer, and you see that when we get up close to the notice board, the virtual keyboard appears. So let's create an account. So let's say this one because it failed demos, but it's okay. So we're just gonna have to set up with game demo 2. Okay, so alright, so let's register. It may take a while depending on the connection speed, and the username has appeared. You can also sign out, but let's not do that for now. So if we just turn around using our joystick, so joystick down, then we'll turn around and we'll see the tutorial behind us. So if we head over to the tutorial, we'll see that there's a canvas. So the canvas is teaching us how to use all of these objects you see here. So first things first, the grab button is used for grabbing objects, of course, and the trigger button is used to interact with objects that you're grabbing. So let's carry on. So the items in this tutorial area are as follows: backpack, journal, fishing rod, and a matchbox with matchsticks, which are over there. So let's begin our tasks. So first task, read the journal, next try out the backpack, go fishing by the pond, light a campfire with a matchstick, and cook your fish. So let's pick up the notepad, and as you can see we have a guide. Adjust the volume of the SFX and the BGM. So let's set it to a safe volume and carry on. So how do we use the journal? Like you saw just now, when I interact with the pages, I use the trigger button to interact. This trigger button over here. And now holstering the journal. So to holster the journal, you reach down to your left waist where there is a blue ghost model of the journal and release the grab button. So you see here, there's a blue ghost model of the journal. So if I hover my notepad there, release, and the notepad snaps to the slot. And if I want to retrieve the journal, I simply grab it and I have the journal again. Okay, so next up we have the backpack. So how to place an object in the inventory. First you grab the backpack with your left controller, and you pick up an object with your right hand and hold it in an empty backpack slot. So let's find a stick. This will do nicely. And as you can see, when I hold the stick near the backpack, the stick decreases in size to help you fit it in the slot. And it's in the slot now, and I can actually pull it out again. Alright, so that's removing an item from the inventory. And that's the backpack about done. Oh, and how do you holster the backpack? So to holster your backpack, you reach over your left shoulder while holding the backpack with your left controller, and you release. And now the backpack is behind me, or on my back. So how do I retrieve the backpack? Same thing. I reach over my left shoulder and I press the grab button, and I retrieve the backpack. Alright? So let's carry on to the campfire. So over here we have the matchbox. Let's see here. So opening the matchbox. To open the matchbox, grab it with either controller, press the trigger button, and the matchbox will open. As you can see, like that. So closing the matchbox is the same thing, press the trigger button. So how do we use the matchbox? So how do we light the matchstick? So we first grab a matchstick and strike it quickly against the red part of the matchbox. So let's try that, and maybe we want to read the next part first. So lighting campfire. So I mean, it's basically how real life works, but if in case you don't know, we first light the matchstick and then we toss it quickly into the campfire. So let's try it. Oh, it's lit, and the campfire slowly is set aflame. So next is cooking our food. To do that, we first have to get food. So let us pick up the fishing rod, very fancy, and the bucket over here. Okay, so we head over to the fishing tutorial notice board. So how to start fishing? To start fishing, hold the fishing rod with the right controller, as you've seen here. We haven't exactly implemented holding the fishing rod with the left controller yet, as in you can't exactly fish with the left controller. So after you hold the fishing rod in your right controller, a ray will come out of your the fishing rod, and then you have to point it towards a body of water and press the trigger button and wait for a fish to bite, I guess. So as you can see, I cast my line, and this is why it tells me I'm casting my line. So, fish on. Quickly point towards the green sphere and press the trigger button, and the fish will be successfully caught and it will be reeled towards you. So now what we do is we place the fish into the bucket and we carry on fishing. Oh, it's a bit bugged, but it's okay. It should be fine in the main scene. So let's bring our new fish to the campfire. But let me let you in on a little secret. To cook your fish, it's probably a bit more, say, fashionable to use a stick. So how do you do this exactly? So under preparing your food. To prepare your food, you must first pick up a stick, place the food onto the stick by holding the food on the stick and dropping it or releasing it, and the food should snap onto the stick. So cooking your food. To cook your food, you can either hold the food on a stick near the lit campfire or place the food on a stick on one of the slots around the campfire. After a few seconds, the food should cook and turn brown. The food is now cooked. So maybe there are no slots here. Because there's no slots here, you can hold it in here and the fish is cooked. And what's last? So to eat your cooked food, bring it near to your mouth and it will be consumed. So near to your mouth, what does that mean? Well, it just means near to your mouth. So just bring it close to your mouth and the food is gone. It's been eaten. Alright. So lastly, we can actually change our tent and backpack colors. So this is more towards the encouraging self-expression. So we have yellow with grey and we have blue. Now before I move on, I'd like to say that some objects as well as the pond you see over there will not look like it does in the Unity editor because of some Unity render pipeline issues, and yeah, so maybe I'll choose blue for this one, which is blue. And let's go back to the table. We actually have to press the arrows, go back to the first page to end the tutorial. If we press confirm, our van appears. Very nice. And we press open door. We should be loaded into the main scene. Nice. So let's look around. We've got our van here, parked on the side of the road. Alright, let's explore a little. And you'll see that we start off with our with a few items. We have the backpack that's already hosted on our back, as well as our tent that we chose. Our tent of choice is blue and it's in the slot right now. And we can also check our tasks. So our first task is to head into the campgrounds and visit the cabin. So let's head on in. And as you can see, we have a special teleport reticle. Very fancy indeed. So on both hands, to teleport, maybe we'll look at the guide for a second. So to teleport for right controller, hold B plus the grab button to see your dotted line. If the dotted line points to where you want to teleport, release the buttons and you'll be teleported. And it's similar for the left controller. Hold Y and the grab button to see a dotted line, and if you and then you point towards where you want to teleport to and release, and you'll be teleported there. So let's check out the tasks first. So it says head to the campgrounds and the cabin. So the cabin is right over there, and over here you see that we actually have a leaderboard set up. So we can see our personal scores. So the current player is Game Demo 2. Alright. So our current statistics are 0 for most of the things, and you can practically see what time I'm recording. Yeah. So let's continue. And as you can see, we have already visited the cabin, so we this task is crossed out. So next task is to pitch your tent. So find a suitable campsite and place your tent back. Alright, let's proceed. Now, in this map, we'll have 3 different locations where we can pitch our tent and to camp out, I guess. So this is one of the 3. So each campsite is marked out with a flag, an orange flag. So we can use the tent bag and we can hover over, and the UI will pop up asking if we want to confirm this location as our campsite, and we can pick up the bag to cancel, and you cannot move your tent after confirming. So I feel like I don't really like this location, so maybe we will actually pick up the bag, and yeah, the flag will just reappear. So let's store the bag first. I don't really like this location either. Maybe somewhere, you know what, maybe we go this way first. And along the way, you see things like this, some leaf piles. So if you look at your guide or your tasks, you see that you have some tasks to gather some resources. So gather 3 mushrooms, collect 4 leaf piles. So this is one of the things you need to collect. It's a leaf pile. Collect 8 or more sticks, and also catch 3 fishes. So let's collect this leaf pile, and if we hold it close to the backpack, you see that it shrinks as well. So we snap it to an empty slot. Yeah, like that. Alright, so let's just carry on. So there's some sticks here. I also need some sticks, so let's collect them. Some mushrooms. Mushrooms are welcome. Okay, more sticks. More sticks are also welcome. And I see more leaf piles here as well. So let's grab them. Sticks. Of course, if you don't want to holster your backpack, you can just hold it like that, like this. But I like to holster it. It's kind of satisfying. So let's continue. Gather a lot of resources, but as you can see, you know, we're starting to run out of inventory space. So, you know, our fellow players, you gotta watch out for this one. You gotta manage your inventory. So, oh, this is an interesting looking mushroom. Might take it for later. Alright, so, oh, even more interesting mushrooms. Interesting. Alright, so now what were we going to do? So it says pitch your tent. Oh yes, I almost forgot. Right, let's go down this path. So we have this this fishing rental place. So and beautiful waterfall backdrop, and a small pond, and there's a fisherman over there. Maybe we can go talk to him for a second, admire this for a bit. Very nice. So as you can see, like This door is actually looking pretty short, right? But that's not because of a scale issue. It's because I'm sitting down, you know. I'm sitting down in my chair, as I said before. So, and the reason why I'm doing it is because we are actually catering to the wheelchair-bound people. So yeah. So we can talk to the fisherman. So he wants. What does he want? So I want to rent a fishing rod, right? He says give 3 mushrooms. He wants 3 edible mushrooms. Let's see what we have here. We do happen to have 3. I'll save those peculiar red ones for later. Okay. So give 3 mushrooms. Okay, he says the fishing rod is resting on the wall of the fishing cabin. Oh, there it is. And the bucket as well. Let's go back down. Very beautiful sky. Let's start fishing, shall we? So we'll just plop our bucket right over here. Oops, it's toppled a bit. There we go. So you cast your line again. Definitely, if the UI is not very readable, can be improved on in the future. So actually, I can demonstrate that if you move a distance away, yeah, you will be forced to stop fishing. Just like similar to real life, I guess. So I'll cast my line again. This may take a while. As fishing should anyway. Oops, I dropped it. That's not gonna help with the wait time, is it? Oh, fish on, fish on. Yeah, I got a fish. Alright, so we've caught 1 fish. Now, because of the connection speed, the fishing score may not update as quickly as it can, and it may not show up properly. Let's hope the second time will be better. Caught another fish. Oops. So it shows fishes caught 1 still. Should be okay. Let's cast our line. No, okay, maybe I'll stop fishing first. Let's see. It says catch 3 fishes, but it also says cook 3 fishes, and also trade 3 fishes for 6 firewood. So maybe I'll have to catch 6 fishes. So let's see, 4 more fish should be okay. Ooh, fish on, fish on. And we've caught 3 fishes, so finally the UI has updated correctly. So there's definitely some delay, but overall it's still correct. So far 4 fishes, although the UI seems to differ. Right now we need 2 more fishes. So as you can see, so far our game is pretty much playable while sitting down. You don't have to stand up at all. And yep, 5 fishes, correct. You don't have to stand up to move. It's a pretty relaxing game, I guess you could say. And that should be our final fish. Yes, fish has caught 6. And yeah, we've got 6 fishes. Let's check out our task updated to tell us that we have caught 3 fishes. So what's our next task? We still haven't pitched our tent. You know, maybe I'll walk along the shoreline to look for something, campsite maybe. Let's see. More mushrooms. I'll come back for these later. Ooh, this looks like a good spot. So I guess I'll just settle down here. Let's pull out our tent. And let's confirm. And voila! Our tent has been pitched. So here's something cool, okay? Here's our pegs, and we have to... What do we have to do? We have to hit each peg 3 times using the mallet to secure the tent. Now let me check our settings real quick. SFX, we set it back down to 50. BGM around there. Okay. And let's hammer that peg. Nice. Next one. Let's check the task, shall we? Okay, the 3rd and 4th peg have been completed. Let's do the 1st and 2nd pegs. Oops. And yeah, that should be it for this task. Yep, pitch your tent is done. So next up we have to build a campfire with leaves, sticks and firewood. Let me check how many leaves I have. 3 leaves. Okay, I need one more. I see one over there. There we go. And the stick. How convenient. Alright, sorry for the weird cut. There was a problem with the video, so I had to restart. Let's move on to the campfire. So it says collect 4 leaf boughs, which we've already done, and collect 8 or more sticks. I believe we already have 7. Trade 3 fishes for 6 firewood. Yeah. So maybe we'll place our leaf piles first, since it's already in our inventory. We want to free up some space, right? So there we go. Let's place some sticks as well, like so. Careful not to hit anything. And now we need firewood. So we only need trees. Maybe I'll just place some fishes here for the time being. So I'll just bring the bucket over, and I can talk to the forest ranger. So what does he want? I'm sure he wants fishes, doesn't he? Chill. Yeah, thank you too. So now we've got some logs. Let's just put them in here. Firewood, I mean. You could call them logs. And now we have our matchbox back. That's nice. So let's maybe take a look at our guide for a second. So who to find? We've already found the fisherman and the ranger. So next up is inventory. We've done this already. Tent. So just now we already placed our tent. So yeah. Collecting items, trading. Most of it we've done already. Use grab teleport button to drag 3 fishes from your inventory. Yes. Yep. Fishing we've also done. Very nice. Matchbox. Let's get to the campfire, shall we? But before that, let's get back to our campsite. So, what have we done so far? We've obtained leaf piles and sticks, and also traded fish for logs. So, placed the 4 leaf piles already. Placed 4 sticks to support logs. So, let's place the logs next. So, it's just a little bit of visual bugs. Let's grab those. Okay. And place those logs. What's next? Place 3 more sticks to campfire. Alright. Let's place that there, that there, and that should be the final stick. Yeah. So throw the lighted matchstick into the completed campfire to light it up. So let's go back to the matchbox. Now it's basically the same thing as we did in the tutorial. So we grab the matchbox, press trigger, and picked out 1 matchbox and light it. Yeah. Oh, looks like we missed. So that's no use to us. Let's maybe go closer this time. There we go. And the campfire is slowly set ablaze. Now we can just install this matchbox in here. And what's next? So cooking food. Maybe we'll check our tasks first though. So we actually need 1 more stick. So cook 3 fishes by the campfire. Prepare 3 fishes by placing them on a stick. I already have 3 fishes. Place a whole each fish on a stick near the campfire. And it's about the same for mushrooms. Prepare 3 mushrooms on a stick. Yep. Alright, so maybe we'll get the 4 more sticks. Sometimes. So it's this one. This one is the one over there. That's just all mushrooms somewhere. There it is. Grab that mushroom to go. And we'll have this one. And we need 1 more mushroom. One more stick as well would suffice. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's head back to the camp. Alright, so what we can do is we just place the stick here briefly and just put the mushroom on the stick. Repeat that process. And like that. We have 3 mushrooms on a stick. So it says Yes, we have prepared 3 mushrooms on the stick. Nice. So, place our pork them near a fire. Just place them here. Like that. Ooh, they cook really fast. And now we can eat. Yummy. Let's check out Tesla. Oh yes, feast on your delicious food is now checked off. So let's just eat the remaining one. And we have some fishes left over. Let's just bring the sticks over. And that there. Alright, let's grab those fishes. Just place it there. One more. And let's check out task log. So, prepare 3 fishes on a stick. Done. Now we can cook them. So, let's place this one right here. This one right here. There we go. And this one there. And they are all cooked now. Very nice. Okay, that's most of the task done. Actually, I remember that we have some interesting looking mushrooms. Maybe we'll try to cook them up and see what they do for us. Careful not to get close to the fire. Jeez. Okay. Looks quite appetizing. Maybe I'll try it out. Oh, wow. That is looking different. I'm not sure what's going on. Everything looks a bit more yellow than usual. Very odd. Okay, I don't know. That's weird. Was I supposed to eat that mushroom? I don't know. Let's just try another one. Whoa! Jeez, I'm really... Okay, I'm tripping. I'm tripping out right now. This cannot be happening. Whoa. Everything's purple. Is the water yellow now? Well, the grass is purple. The sky is yellow. Okay. That was interesting. Let's try another one, just for fun. Oh, it's the same thing. Okay. Oh, my reticle has just gone red like a flame. That's interesting. Wow. Seems there's one more here. Ah yes, about the same effect. Well, I guess it's most of my task done. Well, I guess I'm pretty satisfied with what I've done here. It's been okay. So I guess it's time to head back to the van. Mushroom effect is worn off. Okay, let's check out our score, shall we? Oh, there we are. Game demo 2, 48 points. Wow. Let's see. Fish score 12, stick score 7, total score 19. That's 19 for us this session. And yeah, we're just gonna finish our task and finish our whole experience. Yeah, that's about it. So total we've got we've ended up with like 48, score of 48. We're currently ranked 3rd on the leaderboard. Personal score, fish score 24, mushroom score 3, cooked food score 3, steak score 18, and total score 48. Right. And we can quit game or we can return to start. Let's return to start. And there you have it. We're back to start.